guys. Yeah, it's been a long time. Um, a lot has been going on. It's a couple of days before Christmas. This is Wednesday. So, Christmas is Sunday. Uh, yeah. So, I got a phone call back in November that my dad was rapidly declining. So he was in hospice most of December. He lived longer than they thought. They thought he was going to die that day. But actually, he died the 28th. He went in the hospital the 5th. He died the 28th of November. Uh, his funeral was pretty much already arranged. My sister did that back in September. And so we didn't have a lot to do, thank God. She got one of those prearranged funeral packages when not long after, I think around the time he was they had to put him in a veterans home. And so yeah, and I was back and forth visiting him as much as I could because he was about an hour and a half away from where I lived. He was closer to my sister because she was his primary caretaker. It was a beautiful place in St. Mary's County. But he went away quietly on the 28th. And during that time, not only was he in hospice, but I fell down the steps. And I had to recover from that. Fortunately, I didn't have to have surgery. My knee is still a little swollen, but it doesn't hurt. And I went on YouTube and did my own physical therapy because I didn't want to pay for that. His funeral was this past Monday, and I could not go because COVID reared its ugly head again. Fortunately for me, it was nowhere near as bad as when I caught it in 20. The circumstances around me catching it the second time annoyed me because the person who I caught it from knew they had it. And instead of going into quarantine, they figured, well, they didn't have symptoms, so they would expose other people. I know I'm one of the persons who was exposed. I don't know about the other people because they didn't want to divulge that. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to take a test Friday. Hopefully I will be negative. My aunt is having something at her house Friday. And I would like to go. I've been in the house since it'll be a week Friday. So I had to see if I'm still positive. Now, my job, I have to go back with a negative test. But my doctor's office said, even if I come up positive, I'm not supposed to be contagious. But I really don't want to take that chance. Aside from I was coughing, and that is the worst. These viral coughs are terrible. But I took a Benadryl, and I really haven't had a lot of coughing. I have had a lot of sneezing. My nose stays congested. I blow my nose. It's still congested. I don't want to use Afrin, even though it works, because that stuff can be so addictive. But anyway, I do feel better than I had because when I came up positive, which was a Thursday, I felt a little something, something. Friday, I felt a little something, something. Felt like a head cold. Saturday, I felt good. Sunday and Monday, I felt bad. Tuesday, I felt a little better. And today is Wednesday, I feel better. I did have a slight temperature, but the doctor had told me to just monitor it, and it did go down and never went back up. That's the microwave. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is eat. And once I eat, I'm going to do some stuff around the house. This is a beautiful peace lily that the job sent me. It is really, really pretty. The thing of it is, though, I need to look up how to take care of it because I'm terrible with houseplants. And I'm thinking about putting it over there in that corner, but I got to buy a plant stand for it. But yeah, so it's been like that. But I'm going to clean my kitchen, and then I'm going to go outside and sprinkle some lime and fertilize outside because tomorrow is supposed to rain. And then Friday is supposed to rain. And after that, we're going to have a couple of days worth of below freezing weather. And my intention is to be home when that happens.
The lady at Martha's table said she was gonna give me a gift card. Okay, so another lady brought in.
I might end up rewinding this again. Go ahead.
Another lady brought in 5 gift cards and some more toys, right? She gave me 2 toys, and then turned around and I say, can I get one of those gift cards? Because she was passing them out, right? No, we got to give them to the bus. Oh, we got to. I say, okay, fuck it, no problem. Fuck that. Keep the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
But George, this was right here, down the street.
No, at Martha's table. I went to Martha's table.
Well, why she say you could have a gift card at Martha's table?
Because she owed me, forget the toys. She gave me 2 toys, and two toys, they were coloring books, and told me she gave me a lot.
2 toys, a coloring book.
And that was it. The rest I took.
Well, why did she owe you gift cards?
I don't know, just to see if she was going to give it to me. Because she said at Thanksgiving she was going to get me a gift card.
How much are the gift cards?
$100.
The 2 toys and whatever else, that ain't no $100.
I know. So, I mean, I'm like, okay, fine. I won't ask you no more.
You know, now I'm going to be perfectly honest.
But she gave the girl a $50 gift card, gave another girl a $50 gift card, that somebody donated gift cards. So it's not like it's coming out of her money.
Well, we know that, but my whole thing is you strictly volunteer.
Right.
I don't understand why they couldn't gift you that.
Right. It don't make a difference. I'm cool.
Hey guys, so look, the little tidbit conversation I was having was with a friend of mine who I've been knowing him at least 20 years. And he is a good friend. He'll do whatever I ask him to do if he can. But he's annoying. That's what happened. How he ended over at my house was he called me. He asked me about a street over here where I live. And he said, okay, I got some salad for you. Food for you. Because he knows that I have COVID and I'm stuck in the house. I did take another COVID test today and it came up positive, and I told him that. But my doctor said that I'm no longer infectious, but my job says I need a negative COVID test. Hopefully, I won't keep coming up positive for 3 weeks, because that means I can't go back to work and I don't want to use up all my leave. The doctor says even though I'm supposedly not infectious, I might still come up positive for 3 weeks. Anyway, I told my buddy that, and he was like, well, you got to die or something. I said, look, you can come over for a minute, but you got to sit across the room and you must wear a mask. And I put my mask on. So he was cool with it. And then right before he left, that's when we had that little conversation. But let me tell you, he's a piece of work. He told me he was bringing me something to eat. And he went, did what he had to do, came on over my house. So he gave me the food, and when I opened it, he said, oh, no, that's not the food. I wish I had taken a picture, but I threw it in the trash. Anyway, he said, that's not the food, so I gave him back that particular plate. Now, mind you, he came in here with a big bag of plates of food, at least 5. No, he came in here with 7. And an insulated bag. He got it from this volunteer organization where he works. Well, the first plate had lasagna, a salad, and breadsticks. That's not the plate he wanted to give me. He had 4 of those. No, he had 5 of those. Supposedly. It might have been 6. So he hands me this other plate. Here, this the plate for you. It's healthy. I opened that plate. It literally looked like slop. Looked like a combination of stuff that somebody just mixed together and put in a plate for somebody that was hungry. It was brown rice, barley, mixed with some overcooked string beans, carrots, and some ground beef. Here, taste it, taste it. I did not want that slop. I wanted the lasagna with the salad and the breadstick. He originally told me he's bringing me salad. But what I think happened at the last minute, he ended up getting that slop and decided he was going to give it to me. So it went in the trash. Then the joker had a nerve to ask me for a ride. I told him no. I ain't got no business out in the street. I'm still congested, still feel like I got a head cold, and I don't fool with people who give me slop. You didn't hear this part, but I cussed him out and told him get out of my house. He went down the hill, called somebody to go pick him up because he really thought I was going to take him home. Well, ain't God good? He left one of the plates that he was supposed to take with him on my table. He calls me and says, well, I guess you got what you wanted anyway, because I forgot the plate and I ain't coming over to get it. I said it would have been a waste of time had you come over here and gotten it because it was either going to be in my stomach or in the trash. Pick one. He wasn't getting back in here. But I never stay mad with him long because he does whatever I ask him to do. Usually when I ask him to do it. But he wasn't getting a ride home. But the other part of that is when you know how a person is, you can't get so mad. I mean, the man will do his mama the same way, so I ain't shit to him. But anyway, guys, that is my vlog for today. I need to straighten up my room and take a shower and go to bed. Good night and be blessed. Like, share, and subscribe.